Hi everyone. I just wanted to take a few minutes to thank each of you and recap our year at SHP Florida Pinellas. It's storming bad outside right now. So my buddy back there and I decided it might be a good time to reach out to y'all. First, I'd like to wish everyone a wonderful holiday season. So many of you have worked so hard to make our mission a success. Ann and I so appreciate all of the hard work and sincerely hope each of you are blessed to enjoy this time with family and friends. We still have a few deliveries and one build event left with Advent Health. Their 5th year in a row, by the way. But things are starting to wind down for the year. So I think it's okay to do a little recap. By the time the books on 2022 are closed, we have built and delivered over 500 beds to kids in our community. Since our start in late August of 2018, we've put 2,000 kids in beds. That is a significant positive impact on the lives of not only the kids, but their entire families. You provided security and comfort to those most innocent and vulnerable among us. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. Last Saturday, we delivered 98 of those beds. Even though things were a bit chaotic and a few items got missed or sent with the wrong team, all 98 were delivered, and another 98 kids now have the security of a warm, comfy bed. What you all did is just amazing to me. And those that came back for a second load, well, there's a special spot in heaven for you. There are also just a few stories I wanted to share with you. We had a box truck to unload and load on Friday. Several of the folks who were going to help us had conflicts, understandable. But somehow 4 other people heard what we were doing and that we were going to be short help. They changed their plans, one was late for work, and came out to help. You know who you are, and my back thanks you. Actually, one of our delivery teams on Saturday, Raphael, had an overloaded trailer of beds. Imagine that. Not only did a kind man stop to tell them they had a problem, he loaded some of the items in his own truck and followed them to their first stop to ensure the beds were delivered. Proof that there is still so much good in this world. And then this. Ann and I were blessed to visit a mom and her kids on Sunday. We actually went to install a slot set that was short on Saturday. Refer to a previous note. When we got there, a maintenance worker was trying to clean up after a pipe broke in the apartment. The floor was actually wet in the bedroom next to the new bed, and the worker was wet vacuuming. As I was working to help him, I was a little frustrated and get the slats installed in the new bed. Ann walked out to talk to the mom, who immediately broke down in tears in Ann's arms. She was just overwhelmed with life. I think many of us feel that way sometimes. Ann comforted her and told her everything was going to be okay. And it will be. Another delivery team delivering 7 beds in one home had to make some single versus bunk adjustments in a limited space. 2 brothers were so thankful they got to share a bunk bed. There's a picture of it on Facebook. It's just amazing. And our team was surprised by glittery thank you cards from each of the kids. Maybe the parents aren't happy about the glitter, but it was still wonderful. One of our volunteer drivers on Saturday was pressed for time. He had his son's birthday party, but that didn't stop him from taking a second load when he found out it would help us out. One of his helpers became sick during the second set of deliveries, but he still hung in there until Ann got there to help him finish up. I did hear he made his son's birthday party. Thank you, Matt. I share these stories, and I know there are many more. I'm sure there are. Simply because we live in a world that is so divided. Left versus right, haves versus have-nots, and so on. But when it comes right down to it, we're all in this together, just trying to make things a bit better every day. Keep doing that, and we'll get through our own stuff, and who knows? Maybe we'll change a young life or 2 along the way. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you call the season. Please continue to see the good and bless those around you. And let's continue our mission to make sure no kid sleeps on the floor in our town. Thanks, blessings and love to each of you. See you next year.